Hello everyone, hello Biafrans, welcome back to this very channel. This is a very bad one that I want to bring to your notice. Yes, the delay tactics that Nigerian government is using against Nnamdi Kanu is seriously telling on his health. And probably this is a technique that they want to use to buy themselves and not Nnamdi Kanu. Barrister Aloy Ejimako has this to tell Biafrans. They visited Nnamdi Kanu, and what they noticed is what I am about to read to you. Please take note. He said, yesterday, during our visitation with Nnamdi Kanu, we found him ill with shortness of breath, low blood pressure, and general body pains. He requested to see his doctor, and we submitted a letter to this regard. Today, the doctor arrived at the DSS but was denied access. You see, they denied the doctor access because they want him to die. All right, because of that, Mazi Simon Ekpa reacted to this. Yes, he said, breaking news. Following this development, it is very clear that the Nigerian terrorist state is killing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gradually, and for this reason, the Biafra government is taking decisive measures to sanction Nigerian terrorist state. In protest to this devastating development, the Biafra government will shut down all Nigerian government secretariats in Biafra land, government houses, local government secretariats, all Nigerian government institutions. If you know you are serving Nigerian government as a civil servant in Biafra land, your premises will be shut down on the following dates: 29th of July 2024, total shutdown of your offices in Biafra land. 30th of July, total shutdown of your offices in Biafra land. 31st of July 2024, shutdown of your offices in Biafra land. And 2nd of August, being Friday, the entire Biafra land will be under lock and key. If you are a civil servant under Nigerian terrorist state, you have no place in Biafra land on the mentioned dates. And this prompted a lot of reactions. People are reacting because Nnamdi Kanu is not the person who will just allow Nigerian terrorist government to kill like that. When the real and terrible people are moving up and down and they are being held in Abuja, some of them living with the so-called leaders because they work together. So they will not just go and kill our Nnamdi Kanu just like that. All right? They abducted him in the first place. He has no legal case standing in Nigeria. They abducted him, and next now they are using delay tactics on him. Every day they are postponing their case when they know that he has no case to answer, even in their court. Their own court has already set him free, yet they are holding him illegally. And we are shouting, telling you that, okay, now because of all this, stay on your own. Leave us alone. You said no. You are calling us Nigerians. We tell you that we are Biafrans. You said no. We tell you we have government. You said no. We have proved that to you over the years. Like for 3 years now, Biafrans sit at home every Monday, including the governors and including their workers. So what else, what other evidence do you need for us to prove to you that actually somebody or some other government is in charge of that particular region? No other region in Nigeria does not go to work on Monday except the Igbo region of Biafra. All right? And this is the leading region for this cause called Biafra. And we are warning and telling Nigerian government again and again to release Nnamdi Kanu. Release Nnamdi Kanu to go and take care of himself. All the torture, all the poisons, all the bad things given to him, all the dehumanization that you've done to him, yet he's surviving. but you don't want to leave him. There is hand of God in his life that you cannot remove. Yes, if you say you need peace in Nigeria, leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone, let him go. Free him to go.
Yesterday I watched a video in which the anchor of that Berekete program, or whatever it is called, known as the ordinary president, placed a call to the Finland embassy and was speaking very brusquely to the official. And not only that, by extension, he insulted the government of Finland. I am not even bothered about whether he insulted the government of Finland or not, but the way he spoke about Mazi, Simon Ekpa. I want that idiot to know, whoever is very close to him should show him this video clip or cut this very clip and send it down to him. Let him know that he has bought a market and we are going to sell it for him. Let him know that from that very moment he placed a call to the Finland embassy, that is the end of that show. That is the end of that show. You are anchoring a human rights radio program, and yet you do not know that your country, the zoo you call Nigeria, is incarcerating an innocent man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who never committed any crime, except to ask for a simple word referendum for his people to decide whether they want to stay in that zoo, that hell you call Nigeria, or to be on their own. You are anchoring a human rights radio program and insulting the government of Finland, calling it a useless government. I do not know whether between the government of Finland and the zoo you call Nigeria, which government is actually responsible. You see, you have a government that does not respect the rule of law. You have a government that does not even that got involved in the act of kidnapping an innocent man, a foreigner from a foreign country, and then brought him again into another foreign country. I do not know that you do not know, as somebody who anchors a human rights radio, that everything about what led to the kidnap and the extraordinarily rendition of Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria is all illegality. You are anchoring human rights radio and you do not know that Mazi Simon Ekpa is fighting for the rights of his people. That Mazi Simon Ekpa is defending his people with the Biafran Liberation Army. You are anchoring human rights radio, you do not know that Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu both have the right to fight for their freedom, for the liberation of their people, for the emancipation of their people, to stop the oppression, the subjugation, and the repression of their people. And you are anchoring human rights radio. The strength with which you spoke to that official in the Finland embassy, why didn't you use that same strength to call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to remind the government of the zoo, that hell, that what they are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is illegal? And you are anchoring what we call a human rights radio. You are very stupid, you are very idiotic. I've told you have gone too far. In fact, you want to buy a market and we're going to sell it for you. You were just acting comedy. I want to let you know that that is the end of that so-called show you call the human rights radio. If you like, you take. If you like, you reject it. You see, that is what we see in that zoo. All of you claiming to have radio station to do one thing or the other with radio, understand? None of you, not even any journalist in that zoo you call Nigeria, has someone courage to say, come on, what this country has done is wrong. None of you. And you are anchoring the human rights radio. None of you has canvassed, has spoken against the government of the day to say this is wrong, this is not right. None of you. And you are anchoring a human rights radio. You are very stupid, you moron with a very low IQ. All of you are watching that program that they understand you are nothing but idiots. Because I never see anything reasonable in the heart of that man. Because everything there from the heart is for them, for Nnamdi Kanu to die. And we are assuring you by the grace of God Almighty that even rashes will not sprout on the skin of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not to talk of headache. And if anything happens to him there, I'm very, very sorry. We are all going to perish in that zoo you call Nigeria. You see, you are anchoring human rights program, and yet you do not see what is wrong in the idiotic approach of the Nigerian government going all the way to connive with people in Kenya to kidnap somebody in Kenya, a foreigner in Kenya, then brought it to another foreign country. Anyway, that is not an issue. We are waiting to see what is going to happen very, very soon. And I want to also, talk to Pa Edwin Clark. I read the other time he was saying that he told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, look, let me quote him. When we fought the war, you were in your mother's womb. I want to debunk that old man. That old man, criminals, people who sold their people, who betrayed their people. An old man who was rewarded with a ministerial position because he denied his identity. A man who cannot stake his true identity, his historical affiliation. Now coming to talk as if he's an elder, telling us he told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, look, you were not born, you were in your mother's womb when we fought the war. Which war did you fight, Pa Edwin Clark? Which war did you fight? Tell us. And let me just let you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not in his mother's womb when the civil war was fought. Nnamdi Kanu was born as far back as 1957. You see, 3 years before the independence of Nigeria. And when the war began in 1967, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was 10 years old. And when the war ended in 1970, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was 13 good years old. So you cannot say that somebody of 13 years old was just a baby. That is number one. I'm debunking you today. I'm debunking you today, clearly with facts, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not in his mother's womb when the war was fought. He was never. You see, at least he was aged enough to see what was happening. So Nnamdi Kanu is a born Biafran. He is a born Biafran, not a born Nigerian. Get that fact clearly. And I want to ask you, Mr. Pa Edwin Clark, did you fight the war? Did you fight the war? You did not. That's the fact about it. You see, South Sudan fought a war, civil war for over 30 good years. They fought a war. And that war was not fought by only one generation. Different people came in, at different times, different people came in to carry on the war. And today, are they not free today? Where is Sudan today? Is it not splitted? So your statement can never deter us from what we have in mind to do. And I also want to let you know, Pa Edwin Clark, you see, that after the old treacheries and everything people did to your own people, you were rewarded with a ministerial position. And today you are come to tell us that you fought the war. Which war did you fight? Which war did you fight? In case you don't know, nations that are succeeding today, that have become great today, all emerge from revolutions and even possibly war. Have you not read about the French Revolution? Did you not read that Germany had a revolution? Did you not also read that even the greatest nation on earth today, that is the US, also had a revolution? Did you not read that the UK also had a revolution? Which one are we going to talk about? Is it Spain that you have not read about? If you have not, go and find out. Go and find out that Iran also had a revolution. We are telling you, go and find out that Germany also had a revolution. So we are not even calling for war. We are not calling for anything. We are simply calling for what? A referendum. Nothing more than that. Why is that an issue? Tell me, why is that an issue? Pa Edwin Clark, today you are denying, you can deny your people, even deny your mother, deny everything in you for a mere mess of Nigerian porridge. Pa Edwin Clark, I want to refer you to go to the map, you see, of Nigeria as far, the map, you see, that was designed or created as far back as 1856 to 1911. Go and look at the map and the geographical specification of the people. We are all one people. In that same map, you will find Opobo there. You will find the people of Bile there. You are going to find the people of Calabari. You are going to find the Boni people there. All of these people, we are all just one people. But after the civil war, which all of you sold yourselves, sold your identity, sold your parents and everything, the country was balkanized as far back as 1967. Today, there is nothing we are going to hide. So now it is you that is coming up today. You that after the civil war and everything, you denied yourself, you denied your people, denied your kinsmen, and denied your historical affiliation and the people you are, just for a mere mess of porridge. And what happened in the end? You were rewarded with what? A ministerial position. And now you are coming to tell us, you think we are going to listen to you. You are coming to tell us how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in the womb when you fought the war. Which war did you fight? South Sudan fought war for 30 good years. Ours was just only 3 years. You see, and we are going to take this liberation struggle till the end. I also want to, and also reply that idiot to call Honorable Amobi, whatever he calls himself, that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, and then they give them one more state, that nobody will talk about Biafra. I want to let him know, with this medium, that he is nothing but an idiot, a foolish human being. In fact, he is stark mad. Whoever knows it should go and tell him that they should balkanize all of you in pieces and giving everybody each state. Biafra is going to come. Biafra is a reality. And nothing can stop up. You all are nothing but idiots. Very stupid people, monkeys.
All right, that brings us to the end of the very video we are bringing to you. I hope you followed us. And what should be your reactions in the sit-at-home orders? How many days ahead? That's, I think, 4 days sit at home. That would be massive. That would be massive. I have not seen an adamant government and foolish government like Nigerian government before. I've not seen. They are using silence as though they are responsible. They're using silence. They don't reply. They don't react. But they are sheepishly killing people. People are hungry. Their own is to keep Biafra and Nigeria together. But they cannot manage the people. People are being hopeless, despondent. They don't even know where to go from here. Yet, government has no solution to that. Government is not even talking as to what they can do. And that is what people are facing in this part of the world. It's a pity. Indeed, a pity. I just want you to please help us to share. Help us also to like and subscribe. God bless you all.